Less than 6 months after a jury decided not to convict a white police officer in the shooting death of Michael Brown, an unarmed African-American teenager, another community much like Ferguson, Missouri, found themselves in an uproar also seeking justice for innocent lives. Nearly 3 weeks after 25-year-old Freddie Gray died in police custody, what started as a peaceful protest against the long-term issue of police brutality took a turn for the worst on the streets of Baltimore, Maryland. For nearly a week following Gray's funeral, more than a dozen buildings and at least 140 cars were torched. Police and protesters were injured, all of which prompted the city to impose a 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew through May 4th and the state's National Guard being called in. Thankfully, however, the mood of the streets were a lot different this past Saturday, as Baltimore's Chief Prosecutor Marilyn Mosby charged 6 police officers on Friday with a range of crimes that included murder and manslaughter in the arrest and fatal injury of Gray. Baltimore Police Captain Eric Kowalczyk had this to say.
I'd like to start by thanking everyone for the peaceful expressions and gatherings that we've seen over the weekend. As we've been saying since the beginning, that is the Baltimore that we know and are used to, and we're incredibly thankful that the peace carried through the weekend.
It is hoped that with this first step, the fight for justice for all will finally prevail. State Attorney Mosby has 30 days to change the charges before she seeks an indictment before the grand jury. For Lynn News, I'm Renisha Ellis.